Hey everybody, Dave and Shawn with Oregon Hot Tub here today to talk to you about testing and balancing your hot tub's water. So if this is the first time that you've ever done this, maybe you just purchased your hot tub or you inherited a hot tub with the new home that you bought, hopefully these tips will give you a good idea of how to get your water clean and ready to go so that you can jump in and start enjoying it. So Shawn, we've added the water, whether a hose or a well, whatever we've got our water, it's fresh, ready to go. Now what do we do to get that water balanced and ready to go?
Well, believe it or not, the first thing you'll want to do is wait.
Oh, okay.
The reason why is testing and adjusting cold water is a little bit different than testing and adjusting warm water. If you test and balance and put chemicals in when it's cold, once it warms up, those properties can change.
Gotcha.
So rather than do it twice, just put the hot tub cover on it, leave it alone until it warms up. And then once it does, you want to start off by using your test strips.
Okay.
Test strips, there's roughly about 50 or so test strips in a bottle.
Okay.
You just need one. And the way that this works is you'll dip this strip into the hot tub for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Pull it out, and then give it a quick shake just to remove any drips from it.
Okay.
And then you want to compare the colors on this test strip to the color chart that's on the back of your test strip bottle.
Okay.
And the color chart will actually tell you, based on the color here, of what is too high and what is too low and what is okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So there's quite a few things on here we're looking at. pH, alkalinity, all these things. What's the first one we need to look at?
Well, the first thing that we're going to want to do, or we're going to look at, is the total alkalinity.
Okay. And what's alkalinity?
Total alkalinity, not to get too technical, but total alkalinity is the water's ability to resist a change in pH.
Okay.
So basically what that means is when your alkalinity is balanced, it is harder for the pH to go up or down.
Okay.
When the alkalinity is not balanced, it's easier for the pH to change. And of course, if your pH is all over the place, your water won't look right, and you'll be spending a lot of money trying to get it back to clear.
Gotcha. So alkalinity, we check that first, and then pH, is that next? And what's pH?
Once the alkalinity is balanced, pH is next.
Okay.
And pH determines how acidic or how basic the water is in the hot tub.
Okay.
So if the water is too acidic, that means the water is corrosive, and it can eat up like heater elements and components of your equipment. It can deteriorate components inside the hot tub like the jets, the pillows a little bit quicker. So you don't want to have that pH on the low, too much on the low side.
Right.
But then again, you don't want to have it too high either or too basic. If the water is too high, or the pH is too high, then the water can cloud up, it can foam, it can smell, and just not look inviting.
Gotcha.
So keeping it kind of in this happy medium, which the back of the bottle will show you what the okay range is.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That is going to keep your water clear and sparkling,
as
opposed to damaging or cloudy and foamy.
Gotcha. So alkalinity first, pH second.
Yep.
Then what's the other one on there?
Well, the last one on here is the total hardness, which
Okay.
is basically the amount of calcium that's in your water. And this
Okay.
can vary depending on what type of system you're on.
Okay.
For those of you using the saltwater system, you're going to want to have a little bit less calcium in the water, so the water needs to be a little bit softer.
Okay.
For those of you not on the salt system, the water can be a little bit high, or the calcium can be a little bit higher or harder.
And that's like the chlorine or the bromine type systems, is that the
Yeah, and there's a number of different systems
Okay.
out there. So always refer to your owner's manual to kind of gauge where your calcium level needs to be.
Okay, perfect. So we've got all those chemicals added, we've got the water balanced, alkalinity, pH, calcium. Then after that, we're just adding whatever our system is, whether it's chlorine, bromine, or the ACE saltwater system. We're adding those sanitizers, and then we should be.
Yeah, and that's
ready to
correct.
go.
You basically want to get it up and balanced first, then
Okay.
add your sanitation system in after that, whether it's chlorine, bromine, or salt, and then you're ready to go.
Perfect. So regardless, really, of what sanitized system you use, this process, it works for everything.
Yeah, these products here are going to work for all different types of systems. Balancing your pH in one system is the same chemical process as balancing it in another.
That makes it easy.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Shawn. Appreciate that again, as always. And for more information or to purchase any of these products, you can find them in any of our Oregon hot tub or jacuzzi showrooms, or you can purchase them on our e-store. And be sure to check back again soon for more tips from Dave and Shawn.